Hello everyone and welcome back to my opinion. In this video I'll be previewing the second ODI played between England and India. This match will be taking place at Cardiff. Let's get into this preview. Starting off with the conditions, I'll be once again reading out the stats based off the last 6 completed ODIs at this venue. I've omitted one match, so in the last 7, because it's been a 41 over encounter, so I did not factor that in. But the other 6 matches, this is how the trends have gone. Batting first is yielded 1 win. Batting second is yielded 5 wins. The average first inning score being 231. The average second inning score being 217. Pace economy 5.58. Spin economy 6.44. Pace wickets 51. Spin wickets 21. This is a pace dominated venue. And batting first versus batting second, the only time batting first is due to a win in the last 6 matches is where England scored 380 odd and won by over 100 runs. Apart from that, 308 has been chased down as 312 was scored in the second innings. 141, 142, 125, 131, and 136, 137. So it's a tough venue to bat. There'll be a seam dominance. So I feel the team that wins the toss has got to bowl first. And pace versus spin, seamers have picked up more wickets and have got a better economy rate. And that's the reason why I'll be suggesting, when I read out the 11s, I'll be suggesting that both teams go heavy on pace, and especially I feel seamers that pick up new ball wickets will be able to dictate terms of this venue. So what I'd say is, if you bowl first, you restrict the opposition to under 300, then you've got a good chance of winning, and you also got to have fast balls you can pick wickets with a new ball. So let's get into the playing 11s now. So for India, I would go with B. Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Washington Sundar, Akshar Patel, Arshdeep Singh, Gurnur Braj, Asit Lunar, Prasidh Krishna. Now, the previous match, I said Kuldeep Yadav should play ahead of Shivam Dube. That was based on the conditions. But in this case, given the seam dominance, and you've got the 2 finger spinners for India, and that too, they've scored runs in the previous match, so I don't think they will drop them. And they already played the 3 frontline seamers in the previous match. So if Shivam Dube is going to bat at number 8, yes, he bowled 6 overs, but if he's going to bat at number 8, what I would do is I'd bring in Arshdeep Singh in place of Shivam Dube. And if they're going to continue resting Arshdeep Singh, then I'd bring in Prince Yadav. This is how I'd go. So 4 seamers, and you've got the 2 finger spinning all-rounders. And I think I've mentioned the entry point a lot, and I did something which is not said at all. And I don't understand why it's not been mentioned, because you've seen the difference when the entry point has not been fulfilled. And I'll repeat, the previous match, Shreyas Iyer scored 35. In my view, it should have been dismissed in the first ball with the way Jofra Archer bowled that delivery. He wasn't dismissed, so then he got to 35, not taking credit away from him, but he was very close to being dismissed. So what I would say is, if the second wicket falls inside 12 overs, KL Rahul should bat at 4. If the second wicket falls after 12 overs, you can send Shreyas at 4. They won't do that. But I think that we've seen what has happened when they haven't done that. And for me, KL Rahul batting at number 6, I think is ridiculous. I think we've seen that's been done for a while, but we've seen how well he's done at 4 and 5, mostly batting at number 5. But I think he should bat at 4 based on the situation that I said. And if he's not batting in the top 5, given the type of player he is and how well he's done, I think it's ridiculous. So this is how I think they'd go. They will definitely bat him at number 6, but I don't agree with that. And if India win the toss, they have got to bowl first. And now in England, I'll be suggesting 2 11s. The first one will be their 11, the first one will be my 11, where I've batted the batsman in position. This 11 being Ben Duckett, Will Jacks, Joe Root, Jacob Beddoe, Harry Brook, Josh Butler, Gus Atkinson, Jofra Archer, Adil Rashid, Josh Thang, Saqib Mahmood. I mentioned in the previous match, I don't know why Jacob Beddoe's opening the batting. You saw how well Ben Duckett played, and then you see Jacob Beddoe, he's batting out of position in tough conditions. I don't understand that. And Will Jacks bats at number 7. It's an unnecessary change, but I don't understand why they're doing that. And the advantage with the first 11 that I've suggested is that Josh Butler can bat at 6 rather than 5. And we've seen that in the previous match also he was dismissed early. So I think he can bat at 6 rather than 5, but they've not been doing that. And I've left out Sam Curran because I've said that he's not a 10 overs bowler in ODIs. And if you're considering his batting, if it gets a Sam Curran batting, then you're going to have to strive to get someone of a respectable score. We saw that in the previous match as well, where Liam Dawson scored 68, only bowled 2 overs. If you've not got the bowling attack, then if you're prioritizing players who can bat, yes, many of the England bowlers can bat, but if you're prioritizing batting depth rather than the correct attack for the conditions, you're not going to win the match, and we saw what happened in the previous match. So I've left out Sam Curran. I've played 4 frontline bowlers: Gus Atkinson, Jofra Archer, Josh Tongue, Saqib Mahmood, and I've left out Liam Dawson in spite of him scoring runs because you saw only bowled 2 overs because of the left-hander. So Wu Jack bowled 7 overs in conditions where spin would have more of a purchase than what we may see here. So I've gone with Adil Rashid, then Wu Jacks, Joe Root, Jacob Bedell. They can bowl the overs that Dawson may bowl, and you could go with 4 frontline seamers, and seamers will dominate at this venue. This is how I'd go. Now, what they will do, if you're considering how I'd select based off if they're not going to change something. So if Jacob Bedell is going to open the batting, I'd play Josh Butler. In this case, it'd have to bat at 5, but Wu Jacks number 6, Gus Atkinson 7, Jofra Archer 8, and the rest are the same. So in either case, I've not played Sam Curran and Liam Dawson based on the conditions, and I think it's unnecessary for Jacob Bedell to open and Wu Jacks to bat that far down, but that is what they're going to do. And if England win the toss, they have got to bowl first. And now let's see which team has got the edge based on the conditions. And for England, I'll be comparing the second 11 because I don't think they will change some things. So at this venue, once again, you've got to get to 60 runs at the batting side in the first 10 overs. Which top 4 will get you there? For India, Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul. For England, Ben Duckett, Jacob Bedell, Joe Root, Harry Brook. Shubman Gill looks like scoring a century every innings. KL Rahul didn't score many runs in the previous match. He's a fantastic player. I think he will come good. Virat Kohli looked rusty in the previous match. We're looking to get back to the runs here. And Rohit Sharma got out early. We're looking to get back into the runs here. For England, Jacob Bedell out of position. I don't think that's something they should persist with. Joe Root played well the previous match. I think Harry Brook would do well this match, and Ben Duckett also played well the previous match. So it's only a slender edge I'll be giving to India, and I think part of that is also because Jacob Bedell is batting out of position. But I look at the India top 4, and I'm giving that edge to them. And now the middle order: Shreyas Iyer, Washington Sundar, Akshar Patel. And for England, you've got Josh Butler, Wu Jacks, Gus Atkinson. They've got batting depth, but you saw in the previous match as the middle order collapsed for India. The middle order played well, so I'll be giving that edge to India in spite of England having more batting depth. And the most important edge at this venue, the fast bowling edge. So in this case, for India, you've got Arshdeep Singh, Gurnoor Brar, Jasprit Bumrah, Prasidh Krishna. And for England, you've got Gus Atkinson, Jofra Archer, Josh Tongue, Saqib Mahmood. So for India, Bumrah bowled well the previous match. We didn't run through England, but he bowled well. Gurnoor Brar, Prasidh Krishna, wicket takers can go for runs. Arshdeep Singh, if he plays, he's very good. But for England, it's Jofra Archer. Then Josh Tongue can go for runs. Saqib Mahmood is a steady bowler. Gus Atkinson can pick wickets, can go for runs. But overall, I think the support cast for England is slightly better than what India have got. Although India, if they play Arshdeep Singh, that'll be very good. So I've given a slender edge to England in the fast bowling area. I won't be considering the spin edge because, yes, the India spinners bowled well the previous match, but I don't think spinners are going to come into the match as much. And for England, they've not been backing their spinners, have not been as effective, so I won't be considering the spin edge. Overall, I think India have got a slight edge, but I feel England have definitely got a fast bowling edge, so I won't rule them out. India have got a slight overall edge, but England have got a fast bowling edge. So let's see what happens. If you enjoy the video, subscribe, share, friends, in my opinion, what's yours?